Army Recognition presents you this week. The Russian Army has taken delivery of a new batch of 20 Uran-9 armed UGVs. Taiwan has reconfirmed its intention to buy 108 M1A2T Abrams tanks. BAE Systems will deliver Beowulf prototypes for US Army's cold weather all-terrain vehicle program. The Indian Navy successfully fired C-705 missiles. French Minister of Defense Florence Parly visited the shipyard where the Ruby-class nuclear-powered attack submarine Perle is being built. The Spanish Navy may extend the operational life of its Tramontana submarine for another year. The Royal Netherlands Air Force has received its first CH-47F Chinook helicopters. Poland's buy 5 former US Air Force C-130H Hercules. And South Korea has unveiled its KF-X fighter prototype, renamed KF-21 Boramae. The news that mainly drew your attention on ArmyRecognition.com are these. The Russian Ministry of Defense has announced the delivery of a new batch of 20 Uran-9 combat UGVs to the Russian armed forces, which will continue to work on expanding the family of military robotic systems. The Russian defense chief inspected the fulfillment of the defense procurement plan at the 766th Production and Technological Enterprise that develops and manufactures robotic vehicles, including Uran-6, Uran-14 unmanned demining vehicles, and Uran-9 armed UGVs. The Uran-9 was unveiled in September 2016 during the Army 2016 International Military Technical Forum and Exhibition held near Moscow. The Uran-9 completed acceptance trials in 2020. It's specifically designed to deliver combined combat, reconnaissance and counter-terrorism units with remote reconnaissance and fire support. The Uran-9 can be used full autonomously on a predefined road or manually operated by one man from a truck control station or via a small backpack control station. As announced by Army Recognition on the 20th of April, Taiwan reconfirmed its intention to increase the tank component in the ranks of its army and simultaneously modernize it amid increasing tension with China. At the same time, the command notes that the United States of America will provide assistance in this plan. Reports say that about $1.3 billion will be allocated to modernize the fleet of armored vehicles of Taiwan's 6th Army Corps, with its responsible for the security of northern Taiwan. The M1A2T is a customized model of the M1A2 SEP V2, specifically for Taiwan's Army requirement. SEP stands for System Enhancement Package. This version of the Abrams tank features a new production turret with a series of enhancements for enhanced survivability. The most recent budget submitted by the ministry showed that it plans to order 18 of the new tanks in 2022, 18 in 2023, 28 in 2024, 30 in 2025, and the remaining 14 in 2026. As reported by Army Recognition the 7th of April, the US Army has selected BAE Systems and Oshkosh, associated with ST Engineering, to deliver prototype vehicles for evaluation as a potential solution for its cold weather all-terrain vehicle, the CATV program. Whether operating in swamps of the frozen Arctic, the Beowulf of BAE Systems is based on proven existing solutions and capable of moving personnel and cargo under the harshest conditions. Beowulf is based on the BVS-10 to include recent on-time deliveries to Austria. Multiple variants of the vehicles are already operating in 5 countries, first going into service with the British Royal Marines in 2005. Leveraging the BVS-10 means the Beowulf design is already established and ready for production. Beowulf also benefits from efficient life cycle management and routine maintenance and sustainment costs by using common components of the BVS-10. The Beowulf and BVS-10s are built by BAE Systems Hägglunds in Sweden and include several key components from US suppliers, such as its engine, transmission, and hydraulic system. The Army is procuring the CATV program through the National Advanced Mobility Consortium.
The news that mainly drew your attention on NavyRecognition.com are these. Indonesian Navy successfully fired C-705 missiles. KRI Kruit 641 and KRI Kujang 642 successfully test-fired a C-705 missile and hit the targets. an ex-carrier Balikpapan ship at a distance of approximately 70 kilometers. The Indonesian Navy organizes exercise Pra Armada Jaya, including missile shooting. KRI Chloride is a Chloride-class fast attack craft of the Indonesian Navy. She was commissioned in 2011 and was the lead ship in her class. Chloride has a displacement of 250 tons, a length of 43 meters, and a draft of 7.4 meters. The Chloride class prioritizes the element of surprise, rapid strike, destroying multiple targets at once, and avoidance. She has a crew of 35. 705 family of cruise missiles can be launched from land, surface, vessel, and aircraft. It can be equipped with a modular seeker and is available in radar, television, and imaging infrared versions. French Minister of Defense visits shipyards SSN Perle. Minister of Defense Florence Parly visited the shipyard of the Ruby-class nuclear-powered attack submarine Perle in Cherbourg, which is currently being repaired. Organized in coordination with the French Navy and the Fleet Support Service on the one hand and the Industrial Naval Group on the other hand, the repair of the Perle SSN will make it possible to maintain the operational capacity of the strategic oceanic force at its best. The front part of the submarine having been damaged by the fire. The solution adopted will consist in replacing it with that of the SSN Sapphire, withdrawn from active service in the summer of 2019. This repair will make it possible to maintain the current format of the nuclear attack submarine fleet. The Ruby type is a nuclear attack submarine operated by the French Navy. Spanish Navy may extend the operational life of the Tramontana submarine. The Spanish Navy is studying extending the operational life of the Agosta-class S-74 Tramontana submarine for another year. Tramontana is an Agosta-class submarine built for the Spanish Navy by Kazan at Cartagena, Spain. The submarine was launched in 1984 and commissioned in 1985 and is currently active with the Spanish Navy. The Agosta-class submarine is a class of diesel-electric fast-attack submarine developed and constructed by the French Naval Group in 17th to succeed the Daphne-class submarines. The submarines have served in the French Navy as well as exported to the navies of Spain and Pakistan. They are currently in the active service with the Navy of Spain and Pakistan and were replaced by the Scorpion-class submarine in the French Navy. The French Navy grouped this model of submarine in their most capable class as an oceanic, meaning ocean-going.
The news that mainly drew your attention on airrecognition.com are these. The first CH-47F Chinook was handed over to the Royal Netherlands Air Force. This is another important step in the transition to the 5th generation Air Force. The CH-47F has a suite of improved features, such as an upgraded digital cockpit featuring the Common Avionics Architecture system, a new monolithic airframe with vibration reduction, and a digital automatic flight control system which provides coupled controllability for operations in adverse environments. The CH-47F's common cockpit enables multi-service digital compatibility and interoperability for improved situational awareness, mission performance and survivability, as well as future growth potential. A total of 20 Chinooks will be modernized or replaced. The Polish Minister of Defense announced that Poland signed an intergovernmental agreement with the United States on the acquisition of 5 Lockheed C-130H from the US Air Force. The first C-130H aircraft out of 5 should be received by Poland by the end of 2021 and the last one in mid-2024. They will enter the 14th Transport Squadron of the 33rd Transport Aviation Base of the Polish Air Force, where they will replace the currently operated 4 old C-130E aircraft built in the early 70s. The The delivered C-130H aircraft will undergo additional equipment with the installation of a certain amount of modern equipment at the 2nd Aircraft Repair Plant under a separate contract. South Korea has officially unveiled the prototype of its KF-X fighter during a ceremony held at the Korea Aerospace Industries manufacturing plant. The fighter jet, previously known as KF-X fighter, was officially presented as KF-21 Boramae. Speaking at the rollout ceremony, the president of South Korea said that the combat jet will go in full-fledged production as soon as it completes ground and air tests. The KF-X is a joint South Korean and Indonesian fighter aircraft development program aiming at producing an advanced multi-role fighter for the South Korean and Indonesian air forces. The program is led by South Korea, which holds 60% of the shares. The KF-X Advanced Multi-Role Jet Fighter project is intended to produce modern warplanes to replace South Korea's aging McDonnell F-4D and E Phantom IIs and Northrop F-5E and F-Tiger IIs.